T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Drone Seekers are live.
Drone Seekers are live.
And yes, we are live. Welcome,
I hear you
everybody.
singing that,
Once
Terry.
again. Yeah. Was Terry singing the theme tune? Was he?
It was.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, could you? I was
Yes.
testing my mic.
It's supposed to mute with a microphone. So anyone that heard Terry singing Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
I thought it was an add-on.
So yeah, an add-on to the video. Yeah, add on. Right. So let's a quick say hello to everyone in the room. Right, we've got Russell, Lauren, John, and Kim. So welcome. I'm sure some more will join us sooner or later. So
And
Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, and Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. I nearly forgot you to. Right. Okay. So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the warm weather in the UK? I'm sure. So Spain's always got warm weather, so that don't count, does it? What about you, Kev? Are you enjoying the warm weather?
Oh, I certainly am. Yeah, it's been really nice.
It has, yeah.
Nice
Although I did actually feel a few spots of rain today, but it didn't come too much. So
Well,
come
we
away.
we had rain yesterday, so it's not always sunny here.
Well, all right, 360
No,
days a
it's
year it
fucking
is. See, it's the opposite. Was it? So Jerry says hot and very humid. Yeah, it's actually humid here today. Funny enough. It's been
Where I'm at, in,
Hello, Sally.
where I'm at, in, I was going to say where I'm at in Montana right now. This is no joke. Literally 2 weeks ago, they had 1.5 feet of snow on the ground. 2 days ago, it was over 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right.
Wow. How can that
Mad.
change so much in a fortnight?
It does. Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. It's beautiful, though. I'm just thinking I should have temporarily changed my name to Montana Quadcopter for the day, though.
Yeah.
For anyone watching where Marcus is, what he just told you that he's temporarily moved house. He's on vacation. So we call it vacation, is it, or do we just call it holiday?
He's on holiday.
He's on holiday.
Yeah. Listen, this is a European show. I'm not on vacation. I'm on holiday.
There you go. So
Well, we're going on
Sally,
vacation next week.
Kim
Hello,
says,
Sally.
superb weather, very nice indeed. Good droning weather. Good racing drone weather as well.
Oh, yeah. How's the racing drones going?
The racing drones are going very well. I'll put go faster stripes on it now. It goes in
Yeah, I
fast.
saw. Spanish colours, red and yellow.
Red and
Yeah,
yellow,
do you know what, that wasn't. I just actually liked that colour. He said it was called chrome red. I thought, oh, that sounds nice.
That's the one that I was looking at, actually, chrome red. Did you put the yellow on yourself, or was
I
that?
did. I had some yellow vinyl, and I thought I'll put it on, but I might change it
Go
to black.
faster
Actually,
stripes.
I'm thinking about putting black on there. Anyway, let's bring our guest on. If I can find him, I've got to find him. Where has he gone? Well, Marcus gives him a clue. Well, there we are.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
Welcome all the way from Norway is Peter. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you so much. Welcome.
Thanks for joining us. So I wasn't really sure, but here we are. We're all together in this last little square. So how long have you been in Norway then, Peter?
I'm living here since I came in 2010. Sorry, I think it's some technical issues. I barely cannot.
Okay, right.
So I just started typing.
I'm frozen. I have.
Oh, you're frozen out. You are, Steve.
I'm frozen.
Right, take over, Kev.
Oh,
Sorry?
You take over, Kev. He's gone. We've lost him.
I'll come back.
Oh, don't go. Oh, we don't know what to do when he goes.
Well. And now it's Jackie's joke of the week.
No. He's back.
I'm frozen.
He's frozen back.
He's completely frozen out.
I know.
Well,
Terrible, wasn't it?
We could just pretend he's in the dark, can't we? Because we can hear him.
I'll catch up with him. You just carry on without me. Can you hear me okay? Well, you just carry on.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're not allowed to
just-
leave, Steve. It makes us panic.
Yeah.
I'll just try to find out what's happening with my camera. Hang on. My picture was.
Well, it all went a bit wrong when Peter joined, so.
Oh dear.
It must be Peter's fault, yeah. What drone do you fly, Peter?
I'm using Mini 2 and the Mavic 2 Pro.
On a Mavic 2 Pro, yeah. Both good drones, aren't they?
Mavic 2 Pro and Mini 2.
Yeah.
So, but I'm totally beginner, you know. I started like 1.5 months ago. So everything is totally brand new for me. I never done this in my life, so.
Wow.
I think that's good,
from
though, because
editing, shooting pictures, videos, and flying with the drones. So
well,
my
it's coming
experience
on
is
very, very well.
1.5 months.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to lose myself again. So, no, I mean, watched some of your videos, and you know, they're amazing videos. You put some really good videos together. I've actually got a couple
Thank
here.
you so much. I really appreciate that.
Let's just watch one of his videos and find it.
I'm lightning, I'm thunder, I'll bury you underground, underground. Look at me, attack me, I'll put you on your knees, 'cause I'm ready now, I'm ready now. I'm gonna break you down. It's all or nothing, nothing now. You're going up against the greatest, and it's gonna get messy. If you wanna try to test me, you're going up against the greatest. Take a swing, you're gonna miss me. Yeah, it's going down in history. We're here now, can't back down. It's war when the lights go out. Lights go out. Can't shake me, won't break me. Come at me, 'cause I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm gonna break you down. It's all or nothing, nothing now. You're going up against the greatest, and it's gonna get messy. If you wanna try to test me, you're going up against the greatest. Take a swing, you're gonna miss me. Yeah, it's going down in history. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm It has to happen. Gotta prove myself. It has to happen like this, like this. It has to happen. Gotta prove myself. It has to happen like this, like this. You're going up against the greatest, and it's gonna get messy. If you wanna try to test me, you're going up against the greatest. Take a swing, you're gonna miss me. Yeah, it's going down in history. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, yeah. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest.
There you go. Well done.
That was brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Well, I mean, for someone who hasn't been flying drones for very long, you've got a very good imagination. So, what did you say, Jackie?
15 videos, and you're nearly at 1,000 subscribers already. That's awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
well
it's,
done.
you know, I'm talking with people from from the States, from Dubai, from Italy, from UK, from Poland, and they saying that that's a really good result. After 1.5 months, we get almost 1,000 subscribers. They say it's incredible. I have my friend. She's running YouTube channel from I think 3-4 years ago, but she's making more like daily vlog and stuff like this. So I'm cooperating a little bit with her, and she's giving me some tips and tricks. So
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they are very, very good. I mean, yeah, as Kim says, so how long have you actually been flying? A couple of months, then? I mean, that's
That's
you know,
100 videos, 2 months.
wow.
It says on YouTube.
That's very impressive. Very, very impressive. I mean, you've got a great subject matter there. I mean, like well, someone's like Marcus. I mean, you've got the Snake River Canyon, which I read that say, Marcus, by the way, is 102 miles long. You know that?
It's a long river. Well, no, it's longer than that. It's longer than 102 miles. It's way longer.
Well, according to Wikipedia, it's 102 miles. So maybe they've nicked some of it.
Yeah,
You're running somewhere else.
I have some news in that regard. You know, when I fly there, right outside of there is where the World Center of Birds of Prey is. And one of the executives there, we visited him here in Montana, and he's actually asked me to do some drone work for them. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. Getting some pictures of the raptors and the World Center for Birds of Prey. So should be good.
Take Peter with you. Look, I mean.
Well, trust me, he'd do a much better job than me. But yeah.
No, I mean, Norway's a very sort of like picturesque, and it's well, I suppose most countries have got their sort of picturesque parts, but Norway just seems like we have to put the drone out the door and there's pictures.
Yeah, the colours look really sort of clean and vivid there, don't they?
Yeah,
they look Mediterranean, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, hi Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Sorry.
I hope that's Sarah's in someone else's house. I just guessed it was Sarah, you know. So anyway, I was just going a quick catch up.
Hey, this is supposed to be about PETA.
Yes. I was just a quick say to BMAC and to who's that? Facebook.
Harvey.
Harvey has come on.
Harvey's been out flying his Parrot Mambo. That he's got some little goggles for. It has a whopping great 4 minutes flight time.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a little FPV that you can put your phone into the goggles, he says.
It's an old product.
He's had it like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what about you, Peter? You fancy any FPV flying not yet, or you're quite happy with what you've got?
You asking me? Sorry.
Sorry. FPV flying.
I don't have any experience with FPV. I just I joined my friend. We went for the trip, and he owned this DJI FPV fly more combo. So he was flying, and I still haven't tried. So I only saw. But what I know, the flying time, it's super short. I think it's like maybe around 10 minutes or something, if I'm not correct. Just correct me. So
I flew today, and I think I actually got about 7.5 minutes from takeoff to landing.
But you're flying in sport mode, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had 22 minutes the other day.
63.5 miles an hour.
Oh my
Well,
God.
there you go. No, I had 22 minutes in normal mode.
I'll tell you what, I'll just watch people's faces when it comes over their heads. So but I don't know if you know, I mean, you actually get a warning when you're below about 50 feet. You get like amber and red warnings in the goggles saying you're getting too low. Well, 50 foot's not low, but when you think at that speed, how long will it take to hit the ground at that speed?
Yeah, not a lot.
I get one about 0.8 of a meter from the ground. I get a red flashing warning. I nearly had a crash on Tuesday.
In
we
sport
nearly had a
mode,
mid-air crash.
So in sport mode, it's a lot higher than that. Anything less than about 50 foot. Yeah, warnings. So.
So, Peter, what made you get a drone?
Yeah.
That's a tough question, you know. No, I was always watching. I was always watching in YouTube how people flying, and you know, I like fall in love with cinematic landscape, really nice footage, and yeah, I think that was the biggest reason. YouTube got me to the drone, so.
Excellent. But they're addictive, aren't they?
But you know, when I was a kid, sorry.
Did you like? Was you into photography? Was you like very into photography?
No, at all. Nothing.
No?
Nothing at all. No photography. Nothing. Wow. So that's what I want to say. When I was a kid, I used to play only in PlayStation. You know, some computer games, video games. So maybe that's why my fingers get thumbs. So it's pretty much almost the same controller. So
yeah, that's what a lot of people say. I mean, people who fly FPV say the same thing. They say that they used to play lots of games and video games, and their fingers sort of very nimble.
They say it's muscle memory, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, mine are not.
Yeah,
I mean, but using the motion controller is easier for me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's easy to fly. It's easy that thing, you know.
I'm also trying, you know, at least like.
Sorry, Peter.
Sorry.
Go on, Peter.
Terry was saying something.
No, it's okay. I'll speak to Steve after you finished.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just want to say that, you know, I'm trying to practice like 4 or 5 times per week. I'm just finding some place with some objects and practicing the cinematic drone moves, flying orbit or flying making 8 from forward and backward. So just to get, like Jackie said, the fingers, the muscles memory. So as much as possible. So let's see when my wife, she will drop me from home.
I was asking Steve, actually, with that hand controller, how do you do a 360?
How do you do?
Yeah, do you have to like turn around or?
Well, if you want, no, if you turn it on its side, it does it on its own.
So, as it's flying away, how do you then turn it back to fly to you?
If you imagine a joystick on an aeroplane or a helicopter,
so you're leaning, so it's just going to come back.
So you're sort of, literally, it's quite strange because you're just turning. You're literally, you're sort of, 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 literally, you it's hard to explain. It's just a joystick. You
Sometimes
imagine
it's like in a
control with a stick.
The stick, you just move it, don't you? And then
Yeah.
yeah.
And we sort of lift it up and down, it's up and down, and sort of like sideways is backwards. You don't get the same sort of like jerkiness. It's a very smooth, because you're moving your hand. You can't possibly with the two sticks. You can make very very jerky movements. But with a motion controller, you can't, because your hand just can't do it.
What's the range, Steve, on the motion controller? Is it cut down range?
Because don't forget, it's only the motion controller or the controller is only in contact with the goggles. The goggles actually is what connects to the drone.
Yeah.
You've got 4 aerials on the goggles themselves.
If you remember to put them on.
If you remember to put them on.
It doesn't always have 4, do you?
Yeah, you do have to remember to put the aerials on. That's very, very important. Well, I've got a fail-safe way of doing that, because I put them inside the actual goggles themselves in that little protector. So when I take it out, I have to take them out first. So
that's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Because otherwise you think, oh, okay. But yeah. So where are we? We've got Sallow 21. We've got B-Mac.
Yeah, Ray Kelly's joined us.
Is he? Where's that?
Captain Ray!
Yay!
Ray. Oh, where is he? I can't see him. Oh, for a second. He hasn't got. Oh, there. No, there.
That's it. That's Ray.
That's right.
Hello, Ray. That's the trouble with Facebook users. You think, weirdly enough, sometimes you actually get a display up there telling you there's people on Facebook. Other times you don't see it. I'm not sure what the secret is with that. When it says how many people are on there watching us. So
did anybody see that video of the guy flying into a volcano?
Yes. He didn't get a drone back.
That's where I'm taking you on Tuesday.
You mean when
this was an active volcano, and he actually threw it into the lava.
Yeah.
And it obviously disintegrated.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I actually had a very twinge when that happened. I thought, oh, poor drone.
I'd rather the drone than me anyway. The thing is, I mean, flying anywhere in the vicinity of that, so that drone was destined to disintegrate anyway.
Indeed it was. Because that was his last flight. Well, obviously his last flight. He's done a lot beforehand.
I'll tell you what, though. You think of how much money he would have got for that footage. He could have bought 6 drones with that, I'll tell you.
Oh, easily, yeah.
That'd be worth a fortune, that footage. Absolute fortune. Yeah. So he probably got, that drone was probably worth $1,000, and he probably got about 25 grand in compensation.
He did well to get it back, though, didn't he? To get the footage off the car.
Well, yeah, on the FPV drone, you get equally good footage recorded on the goggles.
Right.
Yeah,
so
you can.
You've got 2 lots of recording. You've got the drone itself, and you've got the goggles.
Yeah,
it's
only HD in the goggles, but it's actually 4K in
the 4K in the machine. Yeah, but it's still usable, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so basically, you in the same time you can record all the videos in the drone and in the same time in the goggles, right?
Yeah, you have SD card in the goggles, SD card in the drone. I mean, I went out the other day, I actually forgot to take the SD card and put it in the back of the computer. And I thought...
So are they the same quality in the goggles and in the drone then?
No, it's HD in the goggles.
I don't think so.
It's about 1080 in the goggles, I think. Someone might correct me on that. It might even be less than that, but it's reasonable quality.
If you lose the drone, I suppose.
I suppose at least if you've lost the drone, you can actually see the last sort of dying moment.
Might see where it's gone down.
Yeah, if it's gone in a volcano, don't go looking for it. But yeah, that's so. My next question: people working on the these motion controller, because you have like a circle which in the direction of the drone, is whether that actually works in manual mode. That'd be quite interesting to know.
I'm too scared to look at manual mode.
I've got a question I want to ask everyone. What film frames per second do you all have your cameras set at?
30.
Yeah, mine's at 30.
5, I think. Honestly.
So my drone's set at 60 at the moment, but 30 normally 30.
All right, because I'd had a little bit of a judder, and it seemed that I'd had it set on 24, and my GoPro was set on 30, and it was causing me mixed problems in editing.
Yeah.
I think I've sorted out all my settings now. I've got it set to 30.
Yeah, that would better.
Hopefully, no more problems.
Look, Peter's disappeared.
What did you do, Steve?
No, he's gone.
You deleted Peter. Oh no!
No. There he is. Look.
Right.
I'm back.
Show us some more of the videos.
Yeah. Luke kept doing that. Didn't he?
Yeah.
So I have a question to you guys.
Yes.
How you store? For example, if you charge all the batteries for your drone and you change your mind, you're not gonna go for flying. How you store your battery? Is it okay to store them with the full or 75% battery, or it's better to discharge them, or it depends probably for how long time? Or
now, I mean, Marcus, I'm right in saying that the Mini 2, are we not supposed to? I can't. There's something about the Mini 2 about the batteries, isn't there?
Yeah, so, and I don't, they were supposed to fix it on a firmware update, but I don't know for certain. But the Mini 2, if you leave the batteries in the multi-charger, they will not automatically discharge. But Peter, particularly with DJI, your batteries, you don't have to worry about it because they will discharge on their own down to a storage level if you don't fly them. So really, you're fine.
So do the Mini 2 batteries do that as well, then, Marcus?
They do, yes.
Right.
Now the Mini 1 batteries do not, but it's not an issue because they're lithium-ion batteries. It's the lithium polymer batteries that you have to be concerned about. And with DJI, I mean, I've got my got one right here, and let me see if I can get it in front of the camera. And it's fully charged right now, but if I just leave this thing for a few days, it'll discharge on its own down to a safety level.
I think mine's up to about. I think mine discharges after 10 days. I've got 10 days in my head for something. You can actually adjust it,
well, you used to be able to set that in the software. You used to be able to tell the software. I believe you were correct, Steve. Up to 10 days. Yeah. But I think often I think DJI changed it where after 5 days. Now, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that DJI changed it where they all, after 5 days now, begin that discharge.
Now, talk about the Mini 2. Steve Deere was saying that he had an idea where you actually dock, where the batteries sit in there. If you want to keep the batteries in there, you just put a bit of paper between the contacts and the thing. So they're in there, but there's a paper in between the contacts and the charging point. So you can put a bit of paper so you can still store them in there, but that breaks the circuit, as it were.
Well, there's a lot of tricks. I've heard other people, they just turn the battery around in there. But the other thing is, my understanding is that DJI was supposed to come out with a software fix for that. I'm not certain if it's been done yet or not, Steve, to be honest with you.
No. So I mean, but most of the batteries, I mean, does that answer your question, Peter? Is that an idea of, so because I know they do discharge themselves, so
Now, where you would be concerned is if it's like and Terry knows this, with an FPV battery, a 6S or a 4S or something, there's nothing within those batteries. There's no circuitry. And they are lithium polymer. So a battery like that, you would want to take it down to a storage charge.
Yeah.
Which I would do on my battery charger. I discharge it on that. But I always keep my batteries in a LiPo bag.
I'll keep mine with it.
Rubber band for the Mini 2 batteries in the power bank.
Go out and fly, and then if
Steve, that's what Steve Deere was saying. He puts a little post-it note between each one. Well,
I put mine on my head.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
LiPo bags still. LiPo bags.
I also do the same. I leave all the battery in the lipo bag, so
Yeah, I don't.
It's much more safer.
I don't possess any. I've got a carrier bag, but I don't count.
But you know, Peter, I would be much more concerned with just a standard lithium polymer battery like people put in FPV drones. These DJI, they're pretty foolproof, and it's still a good idea to put them in a lipo bag, but it really, I don't think it's the same level of risk.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
Well, mine are all in cases. I couldn't put lipo bags because they're all in bloody plastic cases, which are you know, I think you can put them underwater if you like them cases. I mean, but so I can't put lipo bags because they're all slot into little spaces. Well, I can't have batteries all over the place. Right, so so we were looking at videos this week, and
So it's another Norway one.
we'll have another Norway one in a minute. Wait a minute. Right, so right, where are we? I can't find it now. Right, oh yeah.
Drone Seekers featured video of the week.
You know,
Well done,
Jay,
madam.
with a little bit of work.
Halfway through that, I thought, it's Game of Thrones. That music was just fabulous. It was,
It was. That was well filmed, well thought through, and very well edited, Jackie. You deserve a bloody medal for that. It really is.
Oh, thank you very much. I was pleased with the way that one came together.
I think Kev now he said the best video you've done by far. I think it was.
Yes.
So yeah,
Very
so well done,
nice.
Jackie. Well done. You know,
Very epic.
I don't even think I'd try and compete with that. It wouldn't work anyway. So Peter, you're the other one who can do it. Off you go. No, it's I mean, but it is all about, a lot of it is about the editing as well, Jackie, isn't it? You know, when you do things like that, you know, there's actually sort of, you know, there's a lot of work goes in. I mean, I don't know how much footage you actually had to work with, but I think the editing part of that was probably a big part of it.
I took about 3/4 of it away. I like it all, but I literally I get my piece of music, I chop the music up into the kind of high bits and slow bits, and then I pick the best bits of footage from a segment, and the other bits, they have to go. So
but it's listening to the music. You know, I mean, I see a lot of people do. I think Peter does as well. You listen to the music, and the video responds to the music.
Yeah, you've got to fit your clips to the music.
You know, and to be honest, I just can't be honest.
I enjoy all that. I enjoy the challenge of doing
But
that.
that's right. I mean, you know, and I think you've got to be that sort of way inclined. I mean, to me, as long as I can get some video and some music, that's good enough. But maybe one day.
Hey, so question, Jackie, you use Final Cut Pro, right, for editing?
Yep, but I've only been using it for about the last 3 videos. Before that, I just used iMovie. But I love it.
Which is stunning. The things that you've done with iMovie are just stunning. So, but now Final Cut Pro, has it been a big leap for you, or is it pretty intuitive?
No, it's quite intuitive. It's quite like iMovie, but it just does all the things that I was getting frustrated I couldn't do in iMovie. Like I wanted extra layers on the timeline.
Layers, that's right, yeah.
Right. Like that. There's a lot more transitions and stuff, which are nice, and extra features. I haven't really gone into that yet.
What do you use, Peter? What do you do for video editing?
I'm using iMovie.
Yeah.
I started with iMovie, but I'm considering later on, not now, but later on, I also want to switch to Final Cut Pro.
I had iMovie, and then I tried Premiere Pro for a while, but I didn't like that so much. I wasn't enjoying editing, so I went back to iMovie, and then when I got Final Cut Pro, it was just, that was the one for me. I love it. So
yeah, I mean, with the software, I'm okay with music software, but when it comes to video software, I think I just haven't got the patience. I think you need to, you know, if you don't understand it, I think you need to sit there and work out what to do with it. And if you can't do that, then well, you're done.
Yeah, I know kind of what I want to do, and I think, well, there has to be a way to do it, and I'll just plug away till I find it.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, there's always help, isn't there? I mean, Kim's saying.
Yeah, YouTube. God, what would we do without YouTube?
Well, that's it. That's.
I have a question to Jackie. I have a question to Jackie. First of all, congratulations. Beautiful and fantastic video matching with the music one more time. Fantastic job. Question: did you use any other tools except of drones? I mean, like gimbals or some others camera or whatever.
I've got a GoPro Hero 8, and a lot of it I've filmed in slow motion, so it kind of looks a bit more steady. And then when I climbed up the top of that castle, I spun around with my 360.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. So I was wondering what kind of.
That was a GoPro 360 Max.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Congratulations one more time. Beautiful.
Jerry said you switched from iMovie to LumaFusion.
Oh, I don't know that one.
That's a new one.
Is that one? No, Steve Deers. Steve Deer. I'm sure he uses some kind of iPad. I'm not sure it is. Steve, that's to remind me. Was that LumaFusion? You'll come back to me and respond to it. Quite good for a girl.
What?
Oh, there we are. Yeah, he's LumaFusion. Yeah, I remember I'd heard that name somewhere before. It was Steve. Yeah, that's what it was. DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's a massive program. Can do a lot.
It is a lot.
Isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people use that.
Yeah.
I use Video Pad.
I use it. I've got iMovie and I use what's that one? I don't know. There's an Acrobat one as well, and Adobe one, should I say?
Premiere
Pro.
It's not Premiere Pro. It's like a shortened version of it.
All right.
It's a bit like iMovie and Final Cut, I suppose. But anyway, so Peter's joined us all the way from Norway.
Show us another Norway video.
So show us another.
It was already one enough.
I'll tell you what. Hang on, what did I show? Oh, I forgot what I showed now. If I show the same one twice, I'll stop it. All right. Yeah, Jackie said that obviously when we show these videos, we can't actually have the high resolution on here. So to really appreciate these videos, you need to actually go to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is called
after this show.
Not after. The YouTube channel is called Pizza VC. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to check out Peter's videos on there. There's about 15 videos on there, very high quality. put them on your TV, whatever, and enjoy the scenery of the beautiful scenery of Norway because it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a very nice music as well, Peter.
Thank you so much.
That was a very sort of Gaelic
Thank you so
sort of. So was
I used
that
for
Irish
the
band? Was that music
Sorry?
on that one? Was that the music on that last video? It was very sort of very Gaelic, very Irish.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're thinking about. So
I just love the music.
I have to be honest with you. I don't know, but since I start to play for the first time this song, I really like it, and I say, okay, I have to use it, no matter what. So
Yeah,
I'm using music from the music bed, so I just purchased the license and I'm taking all the songs from music bed I'm getting. So.
Oh, okay. Yes, I mean that's what I need. So I just keep on every time I put a video on YouTube. It says, copyright. Yeah, whatever. sue me. I don't care.
That's Shane, by the way, saying that.
Shane
Let
says,
people know his videos are awesome.
Peter, your videos are awesome.
Shane.
Thank you so much.
Shane is my eyes when I go out and fly.
Still
my
learning
drone.
and still a lot to do to learn for me. So
No, you
I think
carry
I
on
can learn
with
a
it.
lot from you guys. So I really
you-
appreciate that you
well,
invite me here.
If you want to learn anything from anyone, it's Jackie. Not me.
Definitely not. I want to know what Peter's doing to get so many subscribers in such a short time.
He buys them.
Yeah.
From Jackie, how to edit the videos. From you guys, technical things about the battery and all the other stuff. Knowledge, that's also super important. So
Well, as I say, you carry on doing what you're doing, Peter, because I mean, you're doing a good job. You know, and for someone who hasn't been flying a drone very long, you know, you've done sort of remarkably well. But you know, the thing is, Peter, is I'm sure you do is you check people's YouTube channel. I'm always looking at what people's YouTube channel because I'm always interested in what people are doing. You know, it inspires me to keep flying, but it doesn't inspire me to make a good video. Because I think what I need to do is get some video footage and send it to Jackie and see what she can do. There's an idea, isn't it? Right, Jackie.
Hey, let's not forget, Steve. Let's not forget Jackie's other talent.
What's that?
Cheese and pickle sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, without cheese and pickle
Every
sandwiches.
outing without fail.
Don't you ever get fed up with cheese and pickle?
Cheese and pickle.
You can't go hiking without a cheese and pickle sandwich.
Just out of curiosity, Jackie. So is it mild cheese or mature cheese?
No, extra mature cheddar and Branston. Small cheddar pickle.
So is it almost with little bits of salt in it, where it almost crumbles when you cut it? Oh,
That's it. That's the one.
superb. Yeah, the one and only way to eat cheese.
Yeah.
This wussy bloody Edam cheese and that.
No, or mild cheddar. No.
Mild cheddar. Yeah.
What is it?
So this is another interesting thing here. You call it mature cheese. In the United States, we would call it sharp cheddar or extra sharp cheddar.
Oh, wow. Never heard of that expression.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Here's the thing, Jackie. Go into the supermarket
Sharp cheddar
and
is-
some extra sharp cheddar and just go, what? Say it in Spanish because they probably understand.
Johnny
Jack-
Franchise checked in. I was watching his live.
Oh,
chat.
yes. Hi, Johnny. How you doing?
Hi, Johnny.
Jackie, can you put the link for Peter's
Yeah.
YouTube? If you look at the private comment, you will see I've got the link there, but I can't post it.
Oh, I don't know. Ask
Hang on,
Marcus. He
hang
does
on.
that.
I can do it. Hang on.
Technical stuff.
Copy. And where are we? I've lost myself now. Right. It's while I work, so I'm going to try. Paste.
can you put also Jackie? I would like to check it out, or all of you guys. If you, I don't know which of you running the YouTube channel, but I think I was checking out before Idaho Quadcopter, if I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
I think I saw your channel.
Does
All
that
of
link
them.
actually work for anyone? I'll put a link on there to Peter's. Does it work? It doesn't look like it's working. It doesn't look like a proper link.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Ja-
couldn't difference. I don't know why.
Jackie, I have one more question
can
to you. When you're using GoPro for recording your videos, are you using any gimbals or stuff, or just pure GoPro?
Just GoPro. It's stabilized, isn't it? I've only got the GoPro 8. I mean, I know there's a newer one, but it's still. I think it's a fabulous little camera.
Really
good.
You know, Jackie,
which GoPro are you using? So
GoPro Hero 8.
Hero 8. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to echo Jackie's comments. They're phenomenal little cameras. I'm amazed. I use the Hero 9 for all of my B-roll and so forth, and I'm amazed at the compliments that I get on. People ask me all the time, "Well, what camera are you using?" I'll tell you, GoPro's got it going on, and it's so easy to use. I mean, just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, cameras.
So Lauren,
and they're not on fisheye now. You can set it to linear, so it's nice and straight.
Well, the other thing is it will hold a flat horizon too. So I used to get really worried about if I had my tripod perfectly level, etc. I don't even care now because the camera will level the horizon.
Yeah, it's good.
That's on the 9.
On the 9, yes.
On the 9. Wow.
So I think the GoPro I had, I mean, it was years ago. I mean, I took one look at this camera and the output of it and falls off, for me. But they were very fisheye in them days, weren't they? You know, it was horrible. I thought, what is this thing?
I saw there is like some kind of special lens for GoPro 9. I don't remember exactly the name. Then you can rotate the camera 360 degrees and still the view is gonna be really stable.
So yeah. Hello.
Enjoy.
That's actually bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Oh, BLT.
So you say tomato, I say tomato. Jackie. So what do you call it? Tomatoes or tomatoes, Terry?
Tomato. I want a tomato.
Say it like an American. Yeah, it's a tomato.
Yeah, it's a tomato. It's a BLT and it's a tomato sandwich.
Tomato.
You got a side of fries there.
It's a tomato, right?
See you.
Yeah, look, I reckon it's time.
No.
Or where I used to live, it was a tomato.
Tomato. You wait till you come over, Jackie, and see my tomato plants. You gotta see my tomato plants, Jackie. Next time you visit them, huh?
On that note.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
And Terry.
I need very much here now, this time, to let you know, or not so much us English chaps or European types, but American types. Jello, jelly. Jello, jelly. Now this joke, it has got to be the corniest joke I have ever seen. But I laughed. I laughed so much and I thought, it's a must. So these two blokes lost, dying of thirst in the deserts of Arabia. Oh God. And they see a market ahead of them. Huge market, 3 tents. Must be a mirage. Nah, it's the real thing. 3 tents, clustered together amongst the dunes. They crawl into the first tent and speak to the merchant. Oh, please, kind Arabian merchant. We are lost and dying of thirst in this desert. Could you please give us some water? The merchant replies, nah, mate, sorry. Ain't got no water here, mate. Only got mixed fruit. Sorry about that. Why don't you try the next tent? So they crawl to the second tent. Oh, please, kind Arabian merchant. We are lost and dying of thirst in this desert. Could you please give us some water? The merchant replied, nah, sorry, mate. Ain't got no water here, mate. Only got jelly here, mate. Only got jelly. Sorry about that. Why don't you try the next tent? You'll have some water, I reckon. So they crawled to the last tent. Oh, please, kind Arabian merchant. We are lost and dying of thirst in this desert. Could you please give us some water? The merchant replied. Nah, mate, sorry. Ain't got no water here, mate. Only got custard in this tent, sorry. Surprised and despairing, the two chaps leave the tent and continue on into the desert. One turns to the other. Did that strike you as a bit odd? Bit odd? I'd say it was a trifle bizarre.
Terry's joke of the week.
I thought that was so funny. It was when I tried it out on a couple of my friends, they said, "What? That's a trifle." Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, Peter, that's all I'm here for. Joke of the week.
Nice one, Russell.
Thanks, Lauren and Russell.
And don't forget, while you're here, hit the like button. Thumbs up.
Yes, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Let me do mine.
Yeah, we've got thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got? Have we got
One.
less than
One.
Made it two then.
One thumbs up. British humour.
Oh no, we got more than that. Let's refresh. We got 19.
It should be 21.
Thanks, Kim. I really appreciate that.
Hold on I don't know what I'm doing.
18.
Well, you made a trifle, have you, Steve?
19.
Trifles. I
What
like
he said
trifles.
done. I thought he made a trifle.
Yeah, trifle, yeah. That was good, though. Oh. Right, so
Yes, it was a good one.
I
Yes, we're doing a volcano on Tuesday, aren't we, Jackie?
Yes.
So be prepared for
It's not live.
learning issues.
two more drones going into the swamp. Yeah, we actually haven't seen that video of a drone flying into a live volcano.
The live volcano.
You only get one attempt. After that, it's it.
Wow.
He had his jips, didn't he?
Well, Peter,
So-
Peter,
Did you take your? Well, have you taken your drone out in Montana yet, flying?
Yeah, I've done several flights, Jackie. So, in fact, I did one just before the show. I flew the FEMI X8 Mini, but I found a dam with a reservoir here called Canyon Ferry, and I flew out there. And then I'm surrounded by mountains where I'm at here, and so just flew right out of the backyard of my cousin's home here, and got some pretty interesting stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, I look forward to seeing that one. Then.
is
You
that
been
the
out lately,
Ozarks?
Kev?
Say again, Jackie.
I was saying to Kev, have you been out lately?
I haven't. No, I've just been way too busy. But we're going out next weekend. So
yes, next weekend.
Yay.
The Drone Seekers meetup. We are going to, well, I hope if Tim's watching, I hope Tim's going to join us. So I think there's about 6 of us going out. So we're all going to go to, I don't know where we're going, to an airfield somewhere.
Harrington.
That's it.
Well,
Harrington.
our next big meet is on the 21st. Spanish drone seekers are out on the 21st.
Yes, that's going to be good as well.
If the drone crashes into the woods,
Oh.
if a drone crashes into the woods beyond pilots on, does anyone find it? I'm not sure if that's a joke. If a drone crashes into the woods beyond the pilot's visual line of sight, does anyone find it?
I don't know. I'm going to take the Third Amendment.
Yeah, I don't know. Just hit the like button. That'll answer the
Yeah, just hit the like button. Yeah.
yeah, just hit the yeah. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, I'm going to
Is
put
it
the
like
Third
one of those-
Amendment.
Jokes where if a tree falls over and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound?
Oh, right, okay. Oh, so visual lot. Yeah.
What's the punchline?
Well, there isn't a punchline. It's just that's a fact. If the drone crashes in the woods beyond the pilot's visual line of sight, does anyone find it? Because it's beyond visual line of sight, so no one sees it.
Oh!
There we are.
I think that was good.
Steve's looking forward to it.
Yes, we are, Jackie.
I wish I could be
Steve.
added. I wish I could be added to
Gonna do
You will be. Are you going to bring your FPV with you when you come over?
If I come over, that'll be with me. That goes everywhere with me. I'll take
Oh,
it to
good.
work. I took
You're
it to work
doing
with me
our
all day.
races, aren't you?
I actually took it to work with me all week last week. It was in the back of the car, and I thought, and so the guy said, "Oh, how is that?" So I went and got the goggles and powered it up. I said, "Yeah, this is what I filmed yesterday." He was sitting there going, it was funny to watch someone holding his goggles up to his eyes. He didn't put it on, he just because I didn't have the straps on there. And he's held it up to, and he was going, "We don't need to. The screen's too." Oh dear. He's quite. I actually tried to sit him down today. That didn't work either. I'm first standing up. Madness, but.
Bye, Lauren.
Well, Lauren,
Lauren's on.
got to run by all. Bye.
We're going
Yeah.
to Lauren.
Yeah. Where's
Do
he
you
going?
guys have any experience flying drones in the snow or in the rain or?
No, not
No.
the rain.
A couple of times in
I-
the snow.
I'm
Your
Definitely
fingers
not
get very
rain.
cold.
a fair weather
Are you-
drone flyer.
I used to fly in the snow, and so far was no issues at all. So even the
Oh.
battery lifetime was pretty much the same. So, but I never
Oh,
tried in the rain. I think
No.
rain is much more worse than the snow. So
Yeah, it was snow.
Yeah,
I
rain's
suppose.
not good for drones, is it?
And I
wouldn't touch
I
it.
did see a video of someone actually flying the drone back, and they actually flew it for a rain. There was actually water on the lens of the camera, so it obviously was raining, and they flying drone. But when you think that those props are spinning around that fast, we protect. I don't know if it would protect. I wouldn't want to try it, but I wouldn't recommend it either. Flying in the rain, it's a big no-no, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
Water electrics.
yeah, water and electrics don't really sort of mix together, do they?
No.
But
They're not.
right, well.
Cool.
It's that time of the day again. And Peter, thanks ever so much for coming and Peter's over from Norway. So go and check out his videos channel, Peter VC. Lots of brilliant videos on there in 4K and better quality than we can show anyway. So go and watch
Yeah.
them. But so until Marcus, are you back home? Back home?
Next week, I'll be back in my plush Idaho studio.
All
Okay.
your drones.
And the dronarium.
So until then, have a good week, everyone. And if you're flying anywhere, fly safe. And I'll see you. You'll have a couple more videos done by next week, then, Peter. I'll take it.
Yeah, another 10,000 viewers.
Yeah, no, 10,000. Yeah, we want to get Peter over about 1,000 viewers. So just tell everyone, go on there, click that button, subscribe, like and subscribe. And on that note, we'll see you next week. Meet up.
Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us tonight on the Drone Seekers Sunday Show. It's good night from us until next time. Stay safe and fly safe.